Actually, it was a call that I had to take as to whether I would continue to enjoy the powers and the perks associated with the bureaucracy till I retired at the age of 60, or commit myself to the cause of the people of my state in a more direct manner. And this was possible if I only took a decision to join social service. For me, politics and social service, there is no distinction between them, and therefore I took this call that I could not really wait till I retire, but I have to sacrifice my rest of the service and jump into the society's problems, stay with those people, stay with the farmers, stay with the youth, stay with the man on the street, in the slums, and then serve them more directly rather than what I was doing earlier, which was in a most indirect manner by giving feedbacks to government about what programs was not being implemented properly. If we look at the political parties that are there in the state, besides the two national parties, it has been the regional party, which is the Biju Janata Dal, and I think that so far in the last 18 years, this party under the able Chief Ministership of Sri Naveen Patnaik has delivered immensely to the state in improving the livelihood of different sections of people like farmers, youth, women, and therefore I was attracted to joining this regional party and not any of the national parties. Work in the CAG's organization and take out the CAG's reports. The work that we do is evaluate the implementation of various programs undertaken by the executive. Not necessarily, we do not really take out reports against a particular political party or against particular government. We are basically taking out reports against the implementation of schemes by the executive and reporting it to the legislature for taking corrective action. It is not a kind of inimical relationship. It is a relationship in which a feedback is given to the party, and therefore the feedback is given to the government, and the government is supposed to act on it to improve its performance, improve the implementation of these programs. So I do not really see any kind of discordance in my joining the Biju Janata Dal just because I had taken out those reports against the executive government's implementation of those schemes at that time. And more importantly, it is also important to point out this fact that those reports contained a series of observations relating to a number of years where a particular policy of the government was probably not giving the desired results, and therefore you must give credit to the government of the day, which was led by the current Chief Minister, Mr. Naveen Patnaik, that they took immediate action on most of these reports, and therefore the governance structure improved, and therefore I have reasons to be happy, in fact, in joining this party under the Chief Ministership of Naveen Patnaik. I have actually enjoyed various positions and powers since the last 28 years. I joined the services right after my graduation at the age of 22, and since then I have held various positions and enjoyed the various powers associated with these positions. So when I leave the service 9 years before actually reaching, I could have retired as the Secretary to the Government of India. So I resigned, took voluntary retirement before that, means that I have actually given up all that to serve the people in a more direct manner. And if that entails any kind of work, I have committed to the Honorable Chief Minister that he could assign that work to me, and I'll try to do my best for it. When I took this decision to join politics by resigning from the job, or rather taking a voluntary retirement, my decision was very clear that I have to serve the people of the state. That would be my primary focus, and in which case my karma bhumi would become like the state, Odisha. Now in Odisha, even though there are two national parties, the party which has actually contributed maximum to the growth of Odisha in any respect, and which has actually a dream of taking Odisha to a position of being #1 in the country, it is the Biju Janata Dal under the able guidance and supervision of Honorable Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik. Therefore, I took this decision that instead of joining a national party, I would join a regional party, and then there was unquestionably the leadership of Naveen Patnaik which attracted me to this party.